They left the Alchemist out in the cold, essentially, in that mid lane by always having their two supports bottom.
Oh, the solo kill. Old 11 coming in. Is it enough? Phase shift's going to go, but it's not there. Old 11's able to get the kill. He had some follow-up coming in with the Shikuchi from the Weaver, but not needed. Nice play from Nyx Assassin.
From that first rotation by him to that bottom lane. So the fact that he switched things up a little bit, ganked the puck like that was huge, and they actually almost get this tower, but now...
Dream Coil, they will break it on Sylar. Old 11 trying to TP out. There's the waiting rift. They cannot get him in time. The TP completes, no follow-up damage into Sylar. Get the ward down, though, at the very least.
Yeah, and they can take away that tower. You know, the next small little push that comes out from a Weaver or something like that, they'll take that tier 1. So that chip damage actually adds a lot to them. On him, though.
On him, yeah. The gank was getting set up. Because I had been there for a while. The Ignite, Viper Strike not there because the telekinesis is stunned. Monum's still getting chased and chewed down. And the Viper will kill him. And Chicken got to come in with an unstable concoction. Now Garter's in. Maybe a little too deep. He's got the Nature's Guys. Vapor Strike is not going to be enough. He will get low, 120 HP, but they can't bring him down. No detection. Here comes Old 11 again with the Vendetta.
On the Weaver, too, whose build up into a Desolator is going to be pretty key for his impact, not just in the team fights, but also when it comes to split pushing. It's very important to get him online as soon as possible.
Good Dream Coil from Universe to start this fight off. Waning Rift, they get the Gust on the Rubik as well. They can't quite find Old 11 with further initiation. He's still Vendetted up, too, but a pick is a pick, and that will lead into more.
They have the Viper on the front lines. They have all this pushing power. You can't, by yourself, distract them from taking these tier 2 towers. So he's just kind of wandering around. Now he's going to be caught.
And now he's dead. The Waiting Rift, the Illusory Orb. He was just a little too close to that tower. Lanham tried coming in time. He had just respawned. Can't quite help his mech. So going for sort of that older mentality type build. We used to see Vipers pick up mech all the time, but the Dragonlance first, obviously a bit of a newer style to this hero. I mean, we don't see this hero that much, to be fair. Viper's not picked like crazy in competitive Dota.
No, certainly not. Nice jump here. It will be enough to kill the Nyx Assassin. TP out, just not good enough against that physical damage.
He's having a rough game, this Nyx.
The whole entire team fight, and then it's going to be Ogre. Even if he was there, he'd only be able to stun one of them. So at least 2 of those heroes is getting away, guaranteed.
They all make it out. There's the Orchid now done.
Oh, Alchemist.
Yeah, he's in trouble. That damage from Arteezy. The Living Armor will come out and help for it.
Maybe he's sticking around too much.
He's got the Grave if they need it. There's the Impale. Arteezy getting chopped down now. Maybe this Nyx Assassin can finally find something in the Grave. It looks like it won't be enough. Arteezy in worlds of trouble. They get the Gust off as well. Not that it's needed. EHOME finally find that pick they're looking for, and Crit might be next. Old 11 chasing him down. Impale not going to connect. Crit. Does he have a TP? But it's on cooldown for 8 seconds. They get the Fade Bolt off the unstable concoction. Easy 2 pickoffs, and it's Old Chicken that's involved as well.
And it seems like Arteezy, he wants to utilize the Shadow Blade to punish the split, take that lane of Rax, or do EHOME defend, and all of a sudden we're going to see a very rapid changeover where EHOME start dominating team fights because they have 2 cores that will be coming online.
TP's coming out again. This time the Rubik will not make it. Spike Carapace, Old 11. There was no jaunt from Universe to go further. And going back to your point previously talking.
Force buybacks, and then they win another team fight, game's over. Or there's going to be these holds from EHOME, where they just manage to draw the game out a bit longer, and then next thing you know, Alchemist and Weaver are too big to deal with.
Oh, Crit walks out at the wrong time, is going to be spotted. Grave might get off. He'll try for the TP, but the unstable concoction is there as soon as the Grave goes, and the TP on top of it. The Radiance will burn him down. And it's those picks, like you were talking about, Cap, that do prolong this game. Without all 5 heroes, without their Dazzle. Plateau, he is still very good in net worth. He's farming exceptionally well. Universe will find Garter down bottom. He might get caught. Detection, they have the gem for Universe. Dream Coil will go. And it looks like they should pick up this kill. Overgrowth comes in just to try to save his life a bit longer, making them waste some time. They do inevitably get the kill, but it does last 10 to 15 seconds longer than maybe EG would have liked.
The thing about Evil Genius and hold to the deep side of the jungle could get punished by EG if they make the right rotation downwards.
Old Chicken, the TP successful, gets out in time. Lanham, I don't know if he can escape. He does actually stun himself after jaunting away with the stolen Illusory Orb. It was a cool play.
But either way, that was sick by Lanham because he stopped the coil from going down on the Alchemist, right? That is the most important thing there. Save Alchemist, get the Octarine
Living Armor. Is it enough? The Fire Blast, can he get off the time lapse?
No!
Yes, he can. Another silence, but they still have detection, and they will follow him down. EG get a huge kill into Sylar and stop him from farming, at least for a moment.
That is big. Kind of a menace to
This
deal with.
smoke, EHOME, are they going to back in time? Universe blinks, but to the wrong area. Spell steal. It looks like they need to get out now. EHOME are looking to actually punish this. Zai will not get hit up with the impale. Two-man Gus comes in. Sumail's coming with a Viper Strike. They blow away that Nyx assassin. They give the Bloodlust as well. They want to keep going. Old Chicken realizes, I don't really want to fight this right now.
And Viper is still making a pretty good net worth lead over the Weaver. But I feel like EG is maybe moving a bit too slow. But
well, they might get some help now. Old Chicken gets caught by the Dream Coil. Still, they get the Grave off in time. Universe is already real low. Old Chicken starting to go to work to Sumail. Viper Strike out the Impale. They'll bring him down first and foremost. But here comes Arteezy laying it a lot. Can they bring Old Chicken down? Look at the damage. Illusion up coming through. No more usage of that Chemical Rage, but he cannot find the kill. It is still a 3 for 2. They found the Weaver. The Fire Blast. They get the win here, but there's the Manta style. Oh, he will get out now with full health. Looking for the Aegis, he will find it. Gem on the attack. Zai will fall next to the Swarm, should bring him down, and will. Sylar still staying around, wants to man fight, and looks like he will. Gus
Sylar,
not catching. No Gus, the Shikuchi.
Right.
And they will stall to a draw. What a man fight coming out from Sylar and Arteezy. Woo.
Man, if Sylar
Top of that. So you have the Drow, but Sumail's starting to fall off himself.
the initiation.
They're going to wrap in. Universe is going to get caught. He will
big.
drop first. They get the Viper Strike. That'll be onto the Nyx Assassin. It looks like he will fall. Maybe not the Living Armor. He dropped to the Bloodthorn. They do take another down. It's the Weaver. A big kill. EG will grab it, but here comes Old Chicken. Pops the Mantle. There's going to be the Blade Mail on top of it. Garter coming through on top of this. Doesn't have his overgrowth. He'll have his Maelstrom popped. Going to be the steal of the Gust, but now the silence is up. The Chemical Rage is there. The Living Armor getting chewed through. Old Bottom trying to do what he can. Telekinesis stops the damage further. Leech Seed, Zai chasing him down. Silence for another half second or so. They're turning around. Chemical Rage still hitting him up. They have the Unstable Concoction. They want Zai, but Arteezy knows this. The Gust will come through. Shiva's Guard gets off, and again, 4 heroes die for EG. EHOME this time, Old Chicken survives throughout the fight.
And EHOME just hit a big swing. Like, they just proved in that last Aegis fight that they can actually win.
And Manta Styles just in time, and EG couldn't quite jump on him. Now EHOME looks like they might have the positioning advantage. Sylar's coming in. Good Gust. Unstable Concoction might stun out Old Chicken. Dream Coil, they'll find 2. And it looked like the Nyx and Garter will fall almost instantly, but no, the Overgrowth comes out. And here comes the Gust, stolen by Aladdin. Eul Scepter, it's going to be on the Alchemist. Still, it is 2 dead for EHOME right now, but the damage is there. They'll bring down Arteezy, and Sumail is going to be next. The Grave will come through. Can he get Aladdin? The Ghost Scepter, the Fire Blast. Sumail will try the TP, will not make it in time. John back in by Universe, gives his life away, and the gem. It was looking so good for EG. It turns into a 3 for 3 as Zai does end up bringing Lanham down at the end of the day.
The 2 big cores, though, stay alive, and it's the 2 supports of EG who walk away from that team fight. A big win by EHOME once again, and they are getting the space for even.
Sentry, Old 11 will walk, and so will Sylar. Looking for Sumail. He did buy back, able to blink out and avoid at least a couple of those right clicks, but EG are out of base. Good Gust, perfectly timed. Waiting Rift coming out as well. They've got the weave down. Garter will fall first, but again, that's not going to matter if they can bring down these cores. Sumail trying to fight the Viper Strike. Sylar gets off the time lapse in time. Still taking a heck of amount of damage, though, but Arteezy telekinesis up. The Grave will come through. There's the Dream Coil. Beautifully done. Aegis is gone, but that's it so far. And Alk still with the Chemical Rage. Arteezy's got the buyback. It's only 1 dead right now for EHOME, not including that Aegis, and Zai will be the 3rd to fall for Evil Geniuses.
EG kept themselves in this game by being able to get the Viper out of there and sacrificing the Drow Ranger instead, and they took away the Aegis, but obviously things are getting darker and darker for EG. The high ground push is finally coming from EHOME. They're going to make very short work of this Tier 3, which forces Artur.
In with the telekinesis, Sumail can't afford a death here. He's got no buyback. The telekinesis, and it looks like he very well may fall. The Grave is going to come through. I don't see him getting out. He'll try the TP. Can he make it away? Absolutely not. They will blow up the Rubik, but it is still 2 dead as Zai is yet to respawn. But Sumail falling for 85. That's going to be a problem for Evil Geniuses.
Bottom sees the opportunity. He knows there's no buyback, and now they just caught Arteezy as
they
well.
Go right in the Unstable Concoction. They can't keep him up. The Grave will come first. He tries to Shadow Blade out, but I don't think he's going to make it. The Shadow Wave to heal him through. Still alive. They don't have detection. They're not quite there, but they're already taking down the back line. They'll get at least the Dazzle as well as Universe on that puck, and that might be at 3 dead. It's so tough for Arteezy alone to defend this, and right now, he's healing up as it stands.
There's nothing he can do at this point. Arteezy by himself, as the only core to stand up against EHOME, cannot possibly beat them.
Telekinesis, eyes caught. They will use that silence at least onto the Alk, but it's just not enough damage. He's able to Manta out of it. And now Old 11 looks like he might survive as well. Full set of racks gone mid. All 5 alive for EHOME. All pretty much 5 for dead for EG. And that's it. They can't defend. EHOME taking the series 2-0 against Evil Geniuses.
EHOME, I gotta say, they played that late game. It felt like the draft was in favor for Evil Geniuses in that game number 1.